there. And we are live. Hi, it is Saturday night. It is 9:22 on January the 27th, 2018. And tonight's discussion is going to be Stormy Daniels, the Stormy Daniels scandal. Now, she denies all. Oh, she doesn't deny she does deny the allegations, or she doesn't say anything at all. Smart girl. And whether or not it's true, I have to say that woman is smart, because she is riding the money train. Like, she's making money off guest appearances and off what do you call that? Featured dancing at strip clubs. And reportedly, she's getting paid $75,000 for each appearance. Good for her. Like, I say good for her, because if you look at past scandals with President Clinton, Monica didn't make any money off of that, really. I mean, she made some book sales, but not really. And it was really hard for her to get a job and stuff like that. Like, nobody would hire her. But leave it to a porn star to monetize a scandal. Like, I really have to say, I admire her. That she's taken this opportunity to make the most money out of it. But yet, if she did sign a non-disclosure, she has not, broken it. If she has signed one. So, smart girl. If such allegations are true, I have to say I can't be mad at Trump, because he treated her right. I mean, he invited her to mainstream events and wasn't afraid to take pictures with her and helped her do publicity. And, I have to say, like, even if they were just friends, he did right by her. Even if they were more than friends, he did right by her, if such allegations are true. So, I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't like his policies or anything like that. It's not who I voted for. But for once, he did something that I have to say he was halfway decent. So, I am mad at the guy for it. At all. And Stormy taking advantage of this situation and making the most money out of it, props to her. Like, really, like, props to her for taking advantage of it like that. I know people are going to hate on her, but people are going to hate on you anyway. But props to her. Now, as far as Lana goes, they were friends. Now she's going around supposedly telling Lana's business. Well, I guess we learned one lesson in life. Don't tell Lana anything you don't want the world to know. If such allegations are true, and if I can't say whether or not Lana is telling the truth or not. I don't know her well enough to make that determination. But that's not what you do when you're friends with somebody. Like, you tell people that stuff in private or whatever. You don't expect them to go around telling everybody else. Who's Stormy? Oh, you're funny. You're so funny. I seen that when the story broke, the news media broke. I saw it trending on Twitter. I saw some of the guys going like, "I had to Google her." Sure you did, buddy. I don't believe that at all. Okay, I have to. I give props to Stormy. I really do. I give her props for taking advantage of this situation and financially benefiting from it from as much as she can. Like, good for her. Good for her. I think we all have been following it, Tyson. Well, hello, everybody. Hi. Stormy Daniels is a porn star. A very famous one before even this scandal happened. But did you ever think there would be a day where you see porn stars' names and politics constantly in the headlines? Come on. It's just like, really? Like, never. Ever. Life is just not money. Yeah, okay. Well, it is when you're hungry and the rent's due. Yeah, It says a broke guy. You must be broke for you to say that kind of statement. Because money makes life a lot easier. I'd much rather have money than not have it, to tell you the truth. So she's getting death threats and she's getting this publicity, and that's what people do. They take advantage of the publicity. If there's anybody, let me put it this way. Scandals can really make a career, especially in this industry. I mean, if you go back, one of my idols is Mae West. Now, she wrote a play called Sex, and she was arrested for it, and she went to jail, which she had dinner with the guy who ran the prison, his wife, every night, and she turned that into a publicity machine and became famous and made a lot of money from her play and traveled and had a career over it. So, a scandal can really, you know, it could be a good thing. There are no bad girls, it's just good girls found out. Which is another Mae West. Roman, you keep on asking me stuff. First of all, this is a YouTube. It is PG. The terms of service requires it to be PG. What you're asking for me is not PG. So you're asking me for something that you're not supposed to be asking me on this channel. You know perfectly well how to find my other venues to make money. What I will do eventually is block you if you keep on repeatedly saying that stuff. You can want it all you want, but you ain't going to get it. This is YouTube, and I obey the terms of service, and it is PG. It is PG. You have too much money. You hate money. Okay, well, I'm sure there's plenty of people around you who will take it off your hands. What's it like dating a porn star? Oh, there's plenty of girls who've dated fans. Yes, some girls date famous and rich people. Yes, some of them date broke guys. Everybody's different. Some are already in relationships when they get into this industry and such. It's like whatever you want to make it. Especially since it's like a bunch of cam girls and stuff, more so than the other part. So, listen, I mean, I'm not one for relationships, but that's me. How do I put this? Like, I have always gotten a lot of attention in public, and a lot of guys can't handle it. So I tend to date guys who can handle it, and they don't have any problems with what I do for a living. As far as famous guys, I don't date. I mean, I have dated guys who are wealthy and well off, but I tend to date guys who are self-confident and ambitious and intelligent and have a great work ethic. So, yeah, money comes with those things. Who am I dating? None of your business. I don't discuss my personal life. So, that's why. Alright, well, hello, India. Putin says hello? Okay. Still doesn't give you the right to ask me for stuff that you're not supposed to on here. Hi. I can become the best actor in the world and go do movies with Arnold and Sylvester. Oh, I thought we discussed this the last time. I am not an actress. I do not act. It is not my thing. I am a person. I am an on-camera personality. Oh, Morocco. Oh, my. So, I think this scandal is not going to let go anytime soon. I think we like heard the worst of it, of any of the allegations. I don't think there's like much to do there. But I think that the people on both sides are gonna, I don't know, I had to put it this, like, the Christians denying it being wrong is just hilarious. The And the left being like, no, this is, coming up with reasons like, I don't know. It's completely like, oh, everything since he's been elected has been insane. So, can I try Bollywood? No, I cannot. I have no interest in going and being an actress in other countries. I'm perfectly happy with what I have as a career. Well, hello, Frankfurt, Germany. Guten Morgen. No, I will not tell you that. Listen, I am not going to. I do not keep a list of people that I need to go visit all around the world. If I go traveling, if I go on vacation, that is my time, me time. I do not have a list of people that I must see. Not going to happen. Never going to happen. Because that's my time off. That's my time to do what I want and have nothing to do with people having unrealistic expectations of me. That's my time. Your fantasy has nothing to do with my reality. Comrade? I don't know about being a comrade. I took 2 years of German in college. I remember very little. Very little of it. So, I appreciate the offer, but, no. Like, that would be a list of about 100,000 people right now. And I'm not spending money traveling around the world just so people can meet me. My ego's perfectly fine without doing that. So, and even if you travel here, I won't meet you. It's just not my thing. It makes me very uncomfortable, and y'all always have expectations of me that make me uncomfortable. Like, you do not have my best interest at heart. You have 3 million? Well, congratulations. You don't understand how many times men have bragged about having all this money and how I should jump through hoops just because they're rich. And how much money have I made off of them over these years? $1.50. So anybody could type out that they're rich and have so much money on the internet. I see it all the time, and it is yet to impress me. Because they never ever join my site. They never buy me gifts off my Amazon wish list. They all think like, oh, I'm going to say this, and oh, she's going to start interacting with me, and no, it's not going to happen. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah. Oh, you're seeing me live right now? I'm live right here, right now on YouTube. Well, thank you for being a fan. Joe, hi. Well, thank you for being a fan. Omar, you are completely out of line here. This is YouTube. And that would get my channel completely deleted. So thank you. See what I mean by not having my best interest at heart? You want me to do something that would break the terms of service and get my whole channel taken off and deleted. Aren't you just a great person? And the fact that you think you can tell me what to do is hilarious. This is YouTube. It is PG. If you wanted things like that, then you will go to the appropriate places and you will pay the appropriate prices that are being requested for such live shows. Oh, see, this is the thing. You'll keep on saying the L word. I think a lot of y'all misuse it in order to extract an emotional bond that does not exist. So you say you love me, and now you want me to spend thousands of dollars to come to another country to meet you. So you're using the L word to manipulate me into doing something that's going to cost me a lot of money just to make you happy. Yeah, that doesn't feel like love to me. That feels like you're using it to be manipulative. And I completely do not like guys like that. So, and considering that I hear that every day, all day for the past 20 years, you really think at this point I'm going to fall for that? Really think I'm going to book a plane ticket and spend a couple of grand just so you can meet me? No. Not going to happen. That's a very big ego. Oh, Yeah, so you just think if you type out the word love, again, that it's going to magically work this time. Nah. Nah, boo. Joe. I'm a professional in bed. Yes, I professionally sleep 8 hours every night. I sleep good. I snore like a motherfucker. I'm surprised the neighbors don't hear me snoring. I agree, adjacent. I agree. I mean, I brush my teeth, I put on my pajamas, I take out my contacts, and I sleep hard. Do I do any public signings? Nope, I do not. I'm not taking anything seriously. You seem to be the one who's seriously using the L word to try to manipulate me. Oh, here's another one who professes love. Alright, anybody who uses the L word is just going to be put in timeout. Just saying. I am from Miami. I'm originally from Texas. Really? You don't know anything from me, even though you watch my videos? I think I talk about myself all the time in my videos. Do I love you? No. I don't even know you. You like me? I can live with like. I can live with like. I think these guys, a more appropriate word would be lust, desire. But love says that you have my best interest at heart. None of y'all have my best interest at heart. I know what you do have it. Best interest in it. It ain't me. I realize that, Joe, but I talk about myself in those too. If you're a member of my site, then you would know that. If you're just watching them on those free tube sites that are explicit, then no, that's mainly my old stuff. That's much more accurate, Diego. Do they offer me? Well, people type out all kinds of like things on the internet every single day. Doesn't make them rich or that is actually real or true. But I live in the state of Florida, and in the state of Florida, that is called solicitation. And that solicitation, whether I agree to it or not, is an automatic $5,000 fine and a misdemeanor. So here you are asking me to commit a misdemeanor, a criminal act. Now, why would I trust anybody who wants me to break the law? I need to teach English? Oh, no. I wouldn't make a very good teacher. I have zero patience. I think your English is excellent, by the way, because I cannot speak Russian. I need to learn, since everybody around me speaks Russian. My doctor's Russian. My neighbors are Russian. My landlord's Russian. The companies I work for. Ay, ay, ay. I don't choose favorites, to tell you the truth. One, how do I know you're not one of them trying to set me up? Because they do that. Well, I don't do hardcore anymore, and I haven't for several years. And everybody has their pluses and minuses. You make the best of each day. Nobody's ever offered me that kind of money, first of all. And second of all, even if they did, I wouldn't believe them. I don't believe they even offer me 500. It doesn't matter. It's still illegal. Do I have a daughter like me. So you're a pedophile. Because that's the only people who ever ask about children is pedophiles on these things. So now you're saying you're a pedophile from Germany. And I'm going to tell you right now, never come back to my channel again. Never. I do not discuss children in any way, shape, or form in my shows. No matter where I am at. That's disgusting. Do y'all not have any common sense or manners? I mean, honestly. A lot of common sense, wit, and charm go a long way, and great manners. For many reasons. One, there's no money in it. Two, I put him into timeout, and each time he comes back, I'm going to put him back in timeout. And then eventually I will go back and just block him from my channel. There's a lot of reasons why I did. One, there's no money. Two, it is, what do you call, it's formula. There's like what I do now, I have so much creative freedom and so much fun with that creative freedom that that's just not possible with that. So, and quite frankly, I don't need to do it. I make more money without doing it. You're waiting for the Grammys? Did you win one? I hope so. I have friends with Grammys. I do not listen to his music, so I cannot tell you anything about that. Like, I don't watch the Grammys, I don't watch the Oscars, I don't watch the AVNs, like, I don't watch the type of stuff. I listen to a lot of jazz and a lot of older music and classical music. So, a lot of the modern day music is made with computers, which has very sharp tones that gets right through my head and gives me migraines. So I can't listen to a lot of the music because it's computer generated. It's not made with actual instruments, which has a different tonality to it. And it is not that they're not making great music, and it's not that they're not creative and talented. It has to do with the toning, with the sharp tones that come from computers. It's a sharp metallic tone, where you're not going to get that with a guitar or piano or trombone and stuff. Oh, no, you're funny. Chris is not classical music. Bach, Peter Gent, Beethoven, and all kinds of other people are classical music. Your people got nominated. Well, that's awesome that they're your people. Jazz fans are the most sexual. I have never polled which ones are more sexual than that are not. Joe, I couldn't tell you that. All rock and roll country music comes from jazz. Is the basics of it, so sometimes you just have to go back to basics. I like Shirley Bassey a lot. Like, I listen to a lot of her stuff. And there's Nina Simone, and there's Edith Piaf. I cannot say some of these names. So, I cannot tell you one Slipknot song. I like Tattoo, but their songs are like 20 years old too that I like. They're Russian. Yeah, I like real classical music. Especially like the theme songs from all the like scary movies. I remember the Halloween I was editing a movie and I was watching a Boris Karloff silent movie, and I was I was like trying to get the timing right on it in the video, and it just kept on off, and I'm like, I'm clicking the button and I'm turning it off, and I'm turning it back on, and I'm turning it off and I'm turning it back on, And it's still off. And then I realized the song I was putting in my video was the exact same song in the silent movie. The Son of Dracula or something like that. And it was the exact same tune. And that's why my music was off. Oh yeah. I actually became a fan of Stevie Wonder from his beach movies with Annette and Frankie. I know that just seems so silly. It's okay, Roman. It's okay. Yeah, you like that song by Nina? I do like some blues. I used to go to blues clubs in Dallas, the Blue Note or Blue Cat Blues in Dallas all the time, and it was great. Oh my God, Bubba. I don't know who JB is. I've never worked for them. Shane is a backstabbing, two-faced person. Stallion, I like. We're friends. Stallion got into the business because of me. He used to collect my magazines, and then he was working at a gym, and someone I filmed with often. Oh, JB. Oh, he calls himself Rodeo now. Okay. Brandon. I'm sorry, the rodeo thing threw me off. Brandon and I dated, and Stallion saw him at the gym and recognized him from scenes with me, and was so excited. And then JB got him into the industry, and so when I did a scene with him, he's like, "Oh my God, I collected your magazines and stuff." So there's a fan. There's a story of a fan who got into porn because of me and being a fan of mine, and who has done scenes with me, but was a fan first. So JB just lives like a couple of blocks from me, actually. He usually shows up about Valentine's Day with flowers. And then he tries to take me to lunch, but then he wants to use a coupon. So, but we did date off and on. And I dated Stallion for a little bit. I think he's a sweet kid. I'm not one for long-term relationships. It's not my thing. People get on my nerves after 2 weeks. And I need my space. I like my me time. I like a lot of me time. A lot of me time. So. But JB and Stallion are great people. You like that story, Bubba? I do like blues, though, Tyson. I do like blues. Who doesn't? I mean, there's a lot of genres of music I enjoy. It's just the older I get, the more I get to the older stuff I enjoy more. She's only did 6 months in the business, and she had a great job, and she did it as a hoot, and that was it. So she's living her own personal life, and let sleeping dogs lie. If someone's retired and they're not actively on social media, then I believe in letting them live their own life. Well, thank you, Ace. You too. You have a wonderful evening also. I don't talk about other people's personal lives for the most part. I discuss my personal life there a little bit, but what I discussed, those two guys wouldn't mind me saying. But discussing Renee's, that's invasion of her privacy that I respect. And if you ask me a bunch of questions about a bunch of other people, I will tell you the same thing. I will not discuss their personal lives. And I would hope they would give me the same respect. That's how I look at it. If someone's no longer being active in the industry and they're not active on social media, then you let them live their personal life. You enjoyed their work, but they don't owe you anything. So hunting them down and trying to find them is rude, inconsiderate, and wrong. They had their fun and then they left. Can you imagine if, like, say if you worked at, I don't know, a pizza parlor like 10 years ago, but the manager you still worked with still works there. I mean, you wouldn't want people who used to visit that pizza parlor to go, oh, hey, where's so-and-so? What they're doing now? Hey, can you give me their number? What about their email address? Like, that would be really weird, right? So sometimes you have to respect other people's privacy. I'm a big believer in that. But I respect other people's privacy all the time. Like, I don't ask y'all any personal questions. But I'm going to wrap this up. I have dogs to watch, to walk, and other work to do. Roman, that is a lot of personal business right there. Oh my, well, congratulations on the hookup. Hello, I'm going to murder your last name. I don't know how to say half these words. Hello, Vivek. Like, I'm horrible at pronunciation of their countries, other people's names. Horrible. But hello, Vivek. I hope I didn't murder your last name. Alright. Y'all go have a wonderful Saturday evening or Sunday morning, wherever you may reside. It's a Lost to Your World. It's all about personal health, mental and physical. Well, we all try to balance life and work and all that. I mean, we all try to be healthy and mentally healthy and physically healthy. I mean, I don't think anybody like plans on getting ill one way or another, right? So, but I must walk my pooches, and I have to do some house cleaning, and I have some video editing, and I have work to do. So, well, I'm glad I made your day. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Mwah, 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 mwah. Stay safe and, you know, find a little bit of happiness in something simple. Right? That's never going to be a possibility, honey.